Alright.
Most working.
So, welcome to the Denmark edition, because it's been overdue. In honor of Sharksy, Johnny the Monkey, the Juicifer, Bow Wow, the Witch Pitch, Clank and Sink, motherfuckers.
Clink and sink. Ah, now you speak about language. I thought you never asked.
Well, no one's ever going to ask you to get married, you fat racist.
Well, I'm gonna put on my broski.
Alright, so, yeah, don't scream into the thing, Jaxie. Other than that, just talk like a normal person. Hello! But
I didn't know this.
you want to
I
hear
didn't know
some?
this
You want to hear
podcast was about marriage.
what?
I did not know this Praxcast was about marriage.
Listen, I'm Dr. Phil, and what you need to do, alright, is you guys need to talk, give each other 2 special days a week. Monday you can ask for a back rub, and Thursday you can ask for a blowjob. And then on Saturday you cook her a nice meal made with love. But anyway, fuck Dr. Phil. And you know how many tattoos I have?
None.
This
I'm gonna
guy
go out
gets it.
on a limb and say 0.
Yeah, because unpopular opinion, I had seen a bunch of tattoos. 90%, upwards of 90%, stupid. Stupid. It's like if you are so boring, you have to get something on your goddamn body to remember, oh, this is the day my mom was born. Are you too stupid to remember your mom's birthday? Or this is for my dad, and this is for my dog Lucky. And then this is because I got a tramp stamp to let everyone know I'm a whore, and I want them to use it as a target when they blast cum on my back. Or this is Chinese lettering because I don't know what it
Hey,
means.
legit. I used to have this neighbor, and I lived with my buddy at the time. I'm not gonna mention any names, but
Obviously, you don't have any
she
buddies.
she
Oh,
got this giant ass. I mean, like an entire ass back piece. I mean, like full blown, her entire back covered, and it was boxing
atrocious.
gloves. It was boxing gloves draping down. I mean, like I said, her whole back,
Oh, just like a
and
hanging set
at
of
the
gloves.
top it said "hit it," and then at the bottom it said "like a champ," and then it had hanging boxing gloves.
That's
And I
really
was like,
good.
if that is not the biggest
That's really
dedicated
good.
trim tip I've ever seen, oh my god. I
That's
can't wait to
actually,
come on that.
yo, that's really good, and I gotta give her points because she committed to that, man. That's
Dude,
incredible.
hey, she
Dude, we need
did,
to
like,
we need to talk to her,
she was
bro.
married, and she was
Oh
an
my god, how do you
ex,
have kids and go in a bathing suit with that? Ugh.
she had 3 kids,
See,
and a
that's how
husband.
Prax is supposed to operate, like organically. I'm just gonna start yelling about shit, and people will tell me funny stories. If Johnny the Monkey was here right now, I'd be like, "Segway, give me the floor for 3 seconds," and he's probably laughing because he knows that's what he would say, and I'll say that to his face. But that's amazing. Whoever did that, I want to put a baby in her. That's commitment right there.
Well, someone already put 3 in her.
Wow, hit it
Yeah.
like a champ.
Hey, and like she was like an older, like wife of 3, hadn't been married for a while,
When
whatever.
she got
And
that,
nah, she got it like after I knew her.
Jesus, Jesus.
But yeah, nah, she like would basically like me, her, and my buddy that I live with. We was pretty much like brothers. Like best friends, and me and him and her all kind of had not an arrangement, but like we all kind of knew like
What?
she she felt like her husband was boring and this and that, and like yeah, nah, it was she
Don't
was
tell.
always down
Don't.
to
You
she was
smashed.
always down to have fun. I'll put
You
it that
smashed
way.
it. You hit it like a champ,
Did you
Oh
cut
man,
those cheeks?
you,
hey,
bro. This is why you can't.
yes,
This is why
yes,
you
and
can't
yes.
say anything. Jesus, because you know you did. Yo, Clint can sync to that one.
Hey,
Cling.
what do you think?
I'm glad that I live in Denmark where it's pretty normal to have full body tattoos as a woman.
Oh, well, also, my other shit with tattoos. Fucking. Bro, you don't take. You put bumper stickers on a shitty, beat up old car because you're a moron. You don't buy a
Yeah,
brand
so
new Benz. Have you ever seen a Ferrari with bumper stickers on it?
yep.
Well, you live in a trash country then. I mean, but have you ever
So
seen
I
more?
live in
Have
a
you ever seen
country
two?
where people want to buy a Ferrari and put a like a tow hitch on it.
Well, there's some truck nuts, but most
No,
people who are sane don't do stuff like that. Like that's what your body is, bro.
I watched a video earlier today of a bear that ripped the door off a Lamborghini.
Yo,
So I don't know.
yeah.
I'm
Anything's
turned on by
possible
that
these days.
bear for some strange reason. I just got a boner. That's fucked up. You are, how do you even? Like, what videos are you watching where that comes up in your
Hey,
feed?
I watched another video of this like
I watched
completely
a lion
chill
fighting a
ass
child,
moose.
and then I
There's
watched a
like a
bear rip a
moose at like
Lamborghini.
a Russian national park, and like it's just chilling, and there's like this little girl. Well, there's a bunch of little kids and then adults, and they're all kind of gradually just like they're
It
filming
is
it with their
Russia.
phones and they're
We
walking
fear
up to
no
it
better. We give it
and they're
vodka.
petting it, and the moose is super receptive and super cool, and kind of just going around the circle and like getting attention from everyone, and then like at the very end of like almost 3 minutes, the moose just flips out and straight like kicks up on his back leg and just throws a left and a right simultaneously to this like small ass little girl. And then
How
they're
is
like,
he?
ah, and they all panic like it's not a wild creature that at any minute can just like react like
Yeah,
that.
they could just
So they
flip
like pull
out.
the little girl away, and then the moose is chill again. So they let everyone start petting it again, and it does the same shit and tries to beat down the little girl.
Just
She
starts
must be like
stomping
4 years
people
old,
out.
and then they pull her away again and start to shoo the moose away. Like what? What in your right mind thought that it would be okay to bring a small child around a fucking animal that is taller than every single one of you in this circle right now? Like, what are you gonna do if shit hits the fan? What are you gonna do? Shoo it away? You're gonna throw your flash on your camera and fucking scare it?
Oh,
Shame on you as
that's why you have
parents.
guns. Oh my days.
But
Yeah, you
you
can't.
don't bring guns to a national park. You're not there to hunt. You're there to sightsee. But I'm pretty sure there's signs everywhere that says "Leave the animals the fuck alone."
Yeah,
Watch
if
them.
you're going on a safari, maybe keep hands
Don't
and
try to
feet
pet them.
inside the fucking vehicle at all times.
What's the
Did
point?
you
Yeah,
see that
exactly.
Going to
Yeah.
a
fucking? Did you
national
see
You
that
park
don't go
and
to
not
a
video?
bring
fucking
guns?
alligator. You don't go to an alligator farm and be like,
Well,
oh,
you
this
pet
is
him.
nice,
Well, you
but can
pet
I
the
fucking hop
stingray.
out and feed him? Like, what the fuck? No. So
Uh,
yeah,
did you see the
it sucks
video
that little
of
girl had to get beat down by a fucking full-grown moose 6 times the size of her,
bro?
however
This
tall he
moose is
was.
curb
But
stomping the
at the
fuck out
same
of this.
time, at the same time,
All right,
fuck her parents for
fun
putting her in
fact,
that
Jaxie,
situation.
and Mr. Jones, Osmosis
Yes,
Jones. You cannot bring a midget or a little person around a chimpanzee because
I know.
they get super threatened and they think it's another chimpanzee that just looks like an alien to them, and they will literally start attacking right the fuck away.
Or
I
they're gonna
And
know.
arm wrestle them.
dude, chimps are insane, bro. Their muscles are like pieces of wood. They're insane. Do you know how strong they are? They'll rip you apart, literally. So don't
Chimpanzees is
ever have any
actually pretty
midgets come to
dangerous
a
anyway.
party if you have a chimpanzee, cause that.
They're actually pretty dangerous.
You probably already did know that, both of you sick fucks.
Like on
The reason
Grandma's
why I
book,
know it is because I
monkey,
know that
Oh
they
yeah,
monkey.
Johnny the monkey. Hey, well,
And
that's a
then the
segue,
next
Johnny
time
the
it's
monkey.
like, yeah, dude, what the fuck is that? Oh, I got an elephant. Well, a monkey wanted me to get an elephant.
Yeah, that's a decent movie actually.
Yeah, no, yeah, I love that movie.
Er,
It's got an important message. You're never too old to have fun. Don't fucking trust someone. Half the
Yo,
people you work with
an
are
important,
assholes.
an
And
important
grandma's never too old to get high.
all things you should take away from this, kids. Another great movie. I don't know if you guys have ever even seen it. I doubt. Probably even heard of it. It's like a English film. The Boys and Girls Guide to Getting Down. You're welcome, listening audience. Watch
Uh,
that shit.
never even heard of.
I believe you. Mr. Denmark's
Yeah.
The Boys and Girls Guide to Getting Down.
Think I've
Yeah,
seen
That sounds
something
like
exactly.
a hardcore no.
Yeah, I'm
I've
like,
seen something.
exactly. We don't need to finish that line of questioning. One of the fucking things, uh, it divides like partying into chapters. It's like always have a party at not your house. Look for booze everywhere. Water is cocaine's mortal enemy.
It is.
If it gets wet, you can microwave it for just a second or two. Otherwise, you're 3 seconds away from smoking crack. Um, and it's like never let a
That's not how
girl
you make
who
crack.
sleeps over fucking borrow your sunglasses because anything you give her, she'll take and you'll never see them again. And don't be a dick. Don't make her ask for the cab money. And then when you're doing the walk of shame, it's like
Hey,
don't
what'd you say? Don't make her gag for the
no
cag
don't
for the
make her
cab
ask.
money.
Be a gentleman. Don't make her ask for the cab money if you took her home. Just give it to her.
Oh, okay. Like yeah, like the walk of shame.
And
Yeah,
if she's
okay.
like, "Can I borrow those sunglasses?" and it's like, just no. Anything you let her take, you'll never see again.
Yeah,
And the walk
exactly.
of
Yeah.
shame, it's
Can
like,
I use your sweater?
yeah, yeah,
No,
that's gone.
no.
Might as well throw it away. And
We're not even dating, and I don't
yeah,
think
it's
we
like,
are
all right,
dating.
thank
I don't want to go
you.
through
Okay,
that
thanks,
awkward.
bye.
Like, where's my sweater? I know I'm not getting my sweater back if we're dating, so I'm
All
damn
right,
sure not
Weezer,
gonna give
fuck you
you
and your
on a one
sweater.
night
But
stand.
the
For real,
best,
man.
my favorite takeaway is don't feel
Hit it like
bad
it
when
is.
you're on an elevator with these people and they know you just got fucking destroyed. Don't feel bad. You had more fun in one night than these people have in a month.
Yeah, they've been on vacation for 3 weeks, and
And you had more
the
fun
most
in one night than
excitement
these
they've
people
had
have in
was
months combined.
yeah,
So
having to drive 45 more minutes and seeing some random shit on the side of the road on the way to their second hotel room
that's
or
the
their
weirdest
second
segue I've
hotel.
ever heard in my life. What
I,
the fuck?
I don't know.
You're like, yeah, don't be. It's the walk of pride, not the walk of shame. And you're like, yeah, you're driving 45 minutes and seeing some weird shit on the side of the road. The fuck?
No, I was talking about like a
What happens in
judgmental
your life?
family, a judgmental family on vacation, like
Well,
seeing
that's
clearly
both
that a
your and your
girl,
family is there.
she was wearing like a robe in her purse with like running mascara and
Yeah,
yeah, trying to get out
you
of it.
know she got down,
Yeah.
or bad things took
And
place.
the most excitement they had was like they stopped at a gas station that was supposed to have ice cream cones or some shit for the whole family. Like, well, looks like we're going 45 minutes out of the way. Let's see what we can run into.
Oh, I
And
get what you're saying now. You're just retarded. You're saying like
yeah,
when you
pretty
see
much.
someone like that, you're
Yeah, I
like,
kind of was
damn,
just thinking
I
of
could.
like the Griswold,
Yeah,
some
you could
shit all
tell.
the
You're
time.
like,
It's like
damn, they were partying.
hey,
I'm
like
jealous.
I watched what was it? I forget what show it was, but they ended up stopping at something called it was like something cherry pops or some shit, and they thought they were going to get like ice cream sundaes, and it ended up being like a strip club, and the kids don't go in there, and they're at a strip club.
Strip clubs are stupid. That's pathetic.
Hey,
Oh man, you don't
Get
like a lot of things.
no, I'm
he's a
just
party
smart.
goer.
Strip clubs are stupid, bro. You're gonna pay. Well, I don't know how much you pay, but I guess you get finished off by these Asian massage parlors and all that shit. Not
That's
for
a
me.
massage parlor. That's not a strip club.
It's not the same.
Dude, if you throw enough money at a
Very,
stripper,
very
she'll do whatever you
different
want.
things.
Facts? Yes or
I mean,
yes?
don't get me wrong. Yeah, there's a lot of strip clubs with
I
VIP
not
sections,
for me, bro.
and
I've
yeah,
never done it. That's too skeevy for me. I've been to like I don't know, two or three in my life. And I'm like, this is
Massage
just dumb.
parlor?
They don't even let you drink, bro. They give you non-alcoholic Coronas and Heineken. I'm like, so
Are you talking about a massage parlor or a strip club?
no, three. No, I've been to three. One of them, in this state, if they serve
Are we
alcohol,
are we talking
it's
about a
only
massage parlor or a strip club?
well,
That's
strip
a
clubs are legal,
very wide
massage
department.
parlors are not. This is the
All right. Well,
content
if
you always
there's a
get on the
massage
backs.
parlor, which if it's what you're saying, if that
It's
type
an
of thing
Asian rubbing
happens,
tub, rubbing F.
it's illegal. Like, oh, turn over, uh,
Yeah,
happy ending. Yeah,
yeah,
no, that
exactly.
shit's illegal. But a strip club, basically, it's a topless bar, and they serve alcohol. But if it's a full
You will
nude
go
Yeah,
bar,
there.
exactly. They
they
don't.
don't they don't serve
Thank.
alcohol because there's too
That's the
much
smartest thing
bullshit
you
that can
said
happen
all
whenever
week.
people get fucked up and there's completely naked fucking girls running around shaking
Yup.
their ass and
There you go.
tits and
Yup.
yeah.
He gets it. Yeah, no, still
I've been
stupid.
I've been at I've been at a I've been at a strip club.
Bro, if you have any game or any fucking skills or know how to talk to someone, you could take that money and take someone out on a really nice date and get a hotel room by the end of the night than spending $600 on a fucking stripper to blow you. Ugh, it's fucking pathetic.
It's not. I'm not gonna pay a stripper to blow me. I'm gonna pay a stripper to dance for me.
No, I'm not. You're
It's
fucking.
it's it's a s- it's a kind of like a sign of wealth. It's like a it's like it's
Was it a
yeah.
power move?
I
It's
can
like I
say
pay you,
yeah.
you
It's a power
dance.
move. It's a power move. Kind
That's
of like a
Hey,
weird.
power
did you say it's a sign of wealth?
wealth. Like you have
Like
more
money?
money than
You have
It's like your
wealth.
entertainment, literally adult entertainment. Heyo. But
Yeah.
yeah, but if you had mad wealth, you could just walk up to any girl on the street and just throw money and be like, "Show me your tits, and dance to Lil Wayne, back that ass up, just start twerking." She'll do it.
And then
Give her two hundred
and then
dollars.
Now
She
you
goes,
take the
"No."
you
You go,
and
"All
take the
then
right,
she's
Sunday
gonna
night.
three
be
hundred
like, I'm
dollars."
with my grandkids. Have some respect.
And
Be
then you
like, well,
go, "All
damn,
right,
girl, I
four
see you
hundred
got them
dollars.
yams.
Four
So I
hundred
don't know.
dollars. Buy your
I throw a
grandkids
couple
something
hundred
nice."
bucks your way.
That's like a 34-year-old Spanish lady with four grandkids. She'll twerk. So, $400? You're not gonna do it? All right, $500. Buy the grandkids something nice.
Dude, I
Stripper
would
by
like to see
nighttime.
you come to Denmark and do that to an old woman here.
Stripper
What?
by nighttime.
I would
Grandma
like to
by
see you
midday
come to Denmark.
time.
I would like to see you do that in Denmark. I would like to see
And
you go
maid
to
by
an
morning.
old woman in Denmark and say, "Shake that ass for 500 bucks."
She wouldn't do it? I'll film it.
I will bet
She'd probably drop it.
$5,000 that she will try to beat your ass.
She'll just be like, "No, you're gonna give me the $1,000 anyway for disrespecting me, and I'm gonna start fucking you
I,
up. I'll
And
take
then
my shoe
I
off and
like how
hit
you,
you."
do like
I
a
like how you
old school Me
said.
Too case
I like how
on
you
you.
said she will try to beat your ass.
She can try. That's not gonna go good. But then again, I'm not from that area, and I'm sure the passerbys will be like, "What are you doing to Sarah?" And just start hitting me with rocks and shit. And then, for no reason, I'm fighting some random person and a mob in
And I'm getting beat
Denmark.
up by an old man too.
The old man be curb stomping me, hitting me with canes and shit. It'd
I
be
mean,
worth it. It would go
Hitting you
viral
with
on YouTube, and then I
his
could
old
get my
man's
own
car.
show on Comedy
It's
Central
like,
or True TV.
hey,
It's funny because
but
it's true.
that could be anywhere you go.
That's like
Like you,
impractical jokers right there, just doing stupid shit like that. And they're
yeah.
terrible. Some
it
people, I don't
sounds
understand.
like fucking
Have you
Scorpion.
seen Have you seen those videos where dudes like they do a prank in the hood, talking of like they'll go talking shit or whatever, and then they'll be like, "Yo, dude, it's a prank! It's a prank! It's a prank!" You know how many
And then
times
like, I don't give a
I've seen
fuck.
where it says famous TikToker blah 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 whatever who does the hood pranks, and it just says they got killed.
Good. Well, sometimes you don't fuck with the wrong people, man. That's what you get.
Well, on a lot of those videos, they straight up said, they're like, "Yo, man, nah, I ain't the one. I ain't the one. Nah, you don't do that shit around here, bro. Nah, hell nah, 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 nah. It's a prank. It's a prank." And you just see him running away, and then the video cuts off. But yeah, those same people, like they ended up, they're innocent people enough or whatever, but they're fucking around too much with the wrong people. They don't know that fucking
They're
life,
dumb
and
enough
they
to
end up
fucking
Yo,
fucking doing
guys,
so
I'm just
much.
gonna say what I think the best prank of all time was. 20 minutes and begin. Borat. He got so many people and then got him again with the
That's
second
the
one.
most racist
That's why it's so
ever
beautiful.
said
Dude, that's
of
it's the
quote
most
ever.
world that's probably one of
And
the
I love
biggest
it.
pranks of all time and so well pulled off.
Yeah, because what they're gonna do about it?
Look
What was
stupid?
He's Middle Eastern too,
what
No,
was the prank?
wasn't he? Wasn't he Middle Eastern?
he's Jewish. Sacha Baron
What was
Cohen?
the prank? The movie?
Yeah, the fact that he
Yeah,
was able to pull
it
off.
was actually
Dude, he had a show, the Ali G
interesting.
show on HBO, where he had a character,
Yeah, I
Borat.
remember that. Yeah.
And he would go to the UN and say shit like, "Where does Disneyland sit?" And they'd be like, "Disneyland's not a real thing." He goes, "What?" And people wouldn't realize that he was in a character. That's, well, not the best prank, but the best character prank. Maybe next to Andy Kaufman, which, no, Borat was way better. And he pulled it off on a show and then did it on the streets and got it in theaters. One of the fucking funniest things I've ever seen. And then he did it again. I don't know if you guys saw the sequel, but it was good.
The
I enjoyed it.
dictator.
What?
I did.
Did you guys enjoy it?
Are you
Dude,
talking about the dictator?
no, no,
No.
no. Borat 2. Subsequent movie film. Dude, he
Oh
got
yeah.
Rudy Giuliani to. Ah, I'm not going to spoil it. But yeah,
Yeah, I haven't seen that one. Don't spoil it.
it's an Amazon exclusive. So, there you go. Shameless plug for Borat. Alright, there you go. That was a nice 20s. What do you guys have to say besides tattoos are cool and don't get
So
into street
I
fights
got
on Denmark?
tattoos.
Tattoos are cool, and don't blow all your money in a strip club. It's not worth it. Take her out on a nice date. She'll appreciate it more, and she'll probably do some strange things for
Oh my
less
god.
time.
Bro, if you're gonna spend money, just get an escort. Like, whatever. Just,
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, nah,
like, I
I've
wouldn't go to, dude, a strip
I've
club? I
never
would
paid for
never.
Then you
sex.
actually
I've never
do
paid for a
something good.
blowjob. I've literally never paid for any of that. Like,
I'm with you on that one.
I've been to a strip club, but I've never like paid money for like lap dances and shit like that.
Yeah, I went with a
It was
friend, and
exactly,
he's like,
yeah.
come on, I'm
You
like,
was
I'll buy
with
you a lap
someone and
dance. I'm
like,
like,
nah, come on,
I
I'll
don't want
buy
to
you a
even
private
go.
dance. I'll do this, I'll do that. But
He's like, just keep me
I'm not
I've
company.
never been like, you know what?
Sexual.
I'm gonna
thinking
go
about
spend $300 at a fucking strip club.
Yeah,
Fuck
I'm like,
that.
no,
Take my
ever.
ass to the casino and I'll try and double or nothing.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, just go buy a PlayStation or something. You'll enjoy it, and you'll
Yeah,
have it a lot
exactly. Yeah,
longer.
or yeah.
If you're gonna
Take me to the
pay three
mall. Let me
hundred
go buy some
dollars,
fucking ass
some
shoes or
slut
something,
to
and take me
rubber
by the
hips on
liquor
you for
store.
two R&B songs, are you out of your mind? You're stupid. The whole thing is stupid, but people are stupid, desperate pigs, and that's why they still exist.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like
That's the
I
discrepancy
respect the
of life.
profession. You know what I mean? Like
No, I mean, I don't.
athletes are athletic. They have certain skills and abilities or whatever, and they use that and they shape that,
Yeah, but
and
if you want to buy fake boobs
they're
and
able
dance
to
to
make a career
terrible,
out of it and make money off of it. You know, people who strip or whatever, they
that's like
usually
reverse
are
sexism,
supposed
bro.
to
You're
have nice
exploiting.
bodies. They're athletic. They can do certain things. They know how to talk to people. They know how to conduct themselves in a certain way. They know how to shake their ass and tits and whatever, and
Yeah,
be
waitresses
provocative,
can do the
this
same
and that,
shit.
whatever.
They just
And
keep
boom.
clothes on.
So they make money off of that. They're not gonna make my money off of that. But if someone wants to invite me to a strip club, be like, hey, yo, come on,
Yo,
man,
real talk. Would you
do that,
date a
whatever.
It's
stripper?
like going
Would
to
you
a bar,
marry?
going to a
Yo,
straight up bar.
Denmark. You say the words. You haven't spoken in a while. You're the most
What's
faint
up?
voice, so it's hard for you to yell over
I
people.
gotta take a piss.
Perfect. Now you can say the words. Get out of here.
Guess I've
Shoo,
been up
shoo,
there.
shoo, shoo. You dumb bitch. Go back to your hole.
Me?
All right, you were gonna say words, my friend.
Uh,
You're gonna shout
what?
out and profess your love for Johnny
You
the
called me
Monkey.
a dumb bitch?
What'd you say, you dumb bitch? I will fucking slice your ear off, Reservoir Dog style.
Come at me.
Come at me, bro. I'll fucking come at you with a
I do
car, a
that.
gun, a knife, a
I
BB
train
gun.
mixed martial arts, so
I'll fucking you'll be see me walking up with a fucking
and
slingshot.
I've been in the army and shit. So come at me, bro.
Ah, all right, bro. I'm a trained MMA fighter, bro.
Me too.
You think you're better than me? Well, if I can find out, let's go into the cage. Lock the door.
You need a cage.
I mean, I don't want to bounce your head off the street. I might kill you by accident. Bro, you know if you ever hit someone and they get knocked out and they just bang their head off a curb? Mm, this is a really
So
bad
you
sound.
you wanna fight in the middle of like the road?
Times Square.
Well, we
All right,
can
we'll
go
do it on the
like
lawn, so that way when you get
in on the
concussed,
sidewalk,
you won't
so
suffer
we
brain
don't fucking
damage.
fall out on the road.
No, we'll fight on the lawn. Do you have grass in your country? Or did the trans
No, we
seller,
live on a
she sold all your
sandman
grass with
turtle.
the minks? You got no minks, you got no grass. Your economy is in
Well, we still
shambles,
got
my
grass and
friend.
gunfire. Of course we got grass. For a second, I was actually thinking you were asking me for real. You nearly
What do
fucking
you
got
live
me
in a
on that one.
fucking desert? My country doesn't have grass.
I was like, are you fucking serious?
I got you on that one. You
Yeah,
dumb bitch.
you did. You dumb bitch too.
Yes. Jaxie sounds like the most hillbilly motherfucker I've ever heard. That's from California, next to the good doc. And he has to pee as much as a woman. Let's talk mad trash about him. Tell me how much you hate this guy. He's a bad person. Quick before he comes back.
Who?
The other person on the line, you moron.
Oh,
I'm joking.
I don't,
You don't get the sense
I
of
don't know,
humor yet.
man. You're still here, so
He just said he wanted to go take a Wiz Khalifa. I heard
obviously you
that. Is
don't
that
want
is that what it is? A
to, bro.
A CNC? Jackson, you dumb bitch.
What's up, you dumb bitch?
Ah, you missed it. We were talking mad trash on you. Clink and sinks.
He was trying to make me.
No, I heard every
You.
word of it. I'm about to hang up now. Go fuck yourself.
My nigga. Let's go. Obviously you would. You have rabbit ears. You fucking moon cricket.
And you look like a turd. So,
I don't know if you've adapted your accent to sound like more southern drawl.
no, I'm just talking.
He's
No.
not. I don't think he's talking to you, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not
he
even
was
thinking
right.
of half the shit I'm saying.
Yeah, Denmark, 48 hours? You gotta be on like 50 hours now.
I'm gonna
Amped
take
up
this shit,
on
bro.
Red Bull and.
I'm all amped up. I'm fucking something in Mountain Dew.
I've been up for like 55 hours now.
What?
55 hours? Aw, bro, that's fucking child play.
Yeah, that's breakfast food, man. But you gotta go into 60 hours and beyond. You gotta go into 60-hour territory. Then you go into military mode.
That's my plan. That's my plan.
Why?
Stand.
Why are you doing this, bro? Do you have
60
someone
hours?
to
What the fuck,
assassinate?
bro? Come home from work on a Thursday night, which is technically Friday. Stay up all fucking night Friday, go to work, get that shit over with, and then stay up till fucking Sunday at like 10 o'clock at night. And
Why?
be like, well,
Dude,
goddamn,
that's
there goes the
standard.
weekend.
That's standard. I work night
He's
shift.
like, that's normal operating procedure.
Dude, I work night shift.
Yeah, I don't work night shift, but I work second shift. So like I clock in at like 4:15, and then I get off work at like 12:45, and then I get home at like almost 1:30, something like that.
That's a lot of numbers that I forgot all about.
Well, you know what? Numbers aren't for everybody.
He's not an accountant. He's not an accountant, Jaxie.
Exactly.
Denmark doesn't make accountants. They make woodworking
We
geniuses.
do. We do. But our accountants just make
I
millions.
believe you. I'm half breaking your balls. I know fuck all about Denmark. I don't know who the president of Denmark is. I bet you, literally
We don't have a
folding
president.
money. Jaxie, who's
We
the
have a
president
minister.
of Denmark? Hint,
We have
hint.
a
It's not a
queen and a
president.
minister.
It's a minister.
Yeah, and a queen.
Did you just tell me the answer? Anna Green.
No, and a queen.
Oh,
We
that's
also have a queen.
all right. Well, whatever. You apparently you called money crowns, so
Yeah.
that's why country's going backwards. You should leave it.
Well, we still have our own economy.
No,
Our
you
economy
don't.
is
Your
older than
economy got
yours.
sold. There's no
Our
minks. There's
well,
no
it's not
trees to
like
make
it's
furniture.
not like it's totally crashing. It's like we can feel it. Most of our prices went up, but uh, we have to find some
Yeah, when
work
you're
for a lot of people who lost every single penny
how
of their
bad did you
life
get fucked by
because
the
of it.
lockdowns? Did they like close everything?
Mostly,
Someone was
not
telling. I heard
stores,
someone
not
saying
stores,
earlier like you need a fucking a vaccine to get gas.
not in Denmark.
I forget where I heard it from. I heard it in the last, I don't know, 24 hours.
That's not in Denmark.
Yeah, well, I didn't hear
We
it
have
from you,
something called a
obviously.
Corona pass.
Budapest?
We
What?
have a Corona pass. Uh,
I'll
it's like
pass me a Corona with a lime, sir.
it's like a passport for like
Yeah, the
the
vaccine passport.
tests and vaccines
It's not
and
good. I don't
shit
like
like
that.
that.
That's not good.
It's just to make sure that everybody stays healthy.
No, it's really not.
It is.
No, it's more than that over here, man. You.
Yeah, over there.
That's what I was gonna say. You understand, like, once you give back, once you give up, like, a little bit of rights, you don't get them back. Like, there.
Not
If
in
I'm gonna
America,
see,
but
I'm sorry to
you
cut
got
you,
rights
but
even in Mexico.
if I'm gonna try and go to a comedy show, I have to get a test or get a fake vaccine card. And meanwhile, I
Yeah,
have the
you gotta get
antibodies.
tested
I've been
too.
over all fucking stupid Delta, Lambda, Zulu, Alpha, fuck you variants. And no. The fact that you're trying to mandate like a medical procedure that's not reversible because it's gene therapy for eight
Well,
months of protection or whatever. No,
well,
no,
I'm not saying that
no. It's just
it's just
you're not
how it
the.
is.
It's just not my belief that that should be a thing. It's my
Hey,
choice. Everyone can
Well,
make up their own mind.
it's not my belief that Corona or COVID-19 should have been a thing.
Well,
But
the
hey,
government kind of lied
Jonesy,
about the whole thing in the beginning, but now we're getting shadow banned for
Jones,
sure.
Jonesy, is it
yeah,
still Queen Margaret or
yeah, you're fucking googling right now.
Googling it? You damn
Wow, it
right,
only
hey,
took you
because
five minutes.
I'm fucking interested. And then also, is it
All
Prince
right, you
Frederick
keep the world interested while I smoke cigarettes.
Well, we had a
or
prince.
Frank Walter?
It's gonna be Prince Frederick, even though
Yeah,
he doesn't want to be it. As far as I remember, they talked about a lot for a while that he didn't want to
Prince
be because he
Frederick.
was. Yeah, his son didn't want to be a king.
Well, you guys.
Oh, so he was next in line, but
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
but he
it's
didn't want
gonna
to.
be the other one because he wasn't trying to accept that
He only has one
responsibility.
son, as far as I remember.
You
So
know
they
what
actually
makes
talked about making his wife a queen.
you know what makes great podcast material? People talking about the royal lineage in countries they don't know about and don't know where they are. But you guys have nailed that.
Dude, I
Thank
live
you
in this
very
fucking
much.
country. I live in this country.
I
This
know,
this
but
shit.
we don't, and I don't care to be honest. I hope it goes good. But the fact that this guy is looking this shit up is hilarious to me. And also, that's why it's the Prax. We're not getting paid, and the sponsors, they're coming. Don't worry. We're gonna.
Hey, you guys were talking about fucking coronavirus and shit like
Yeah,
that. Now,
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
what?
know. We
Fuck it.
failed.
Why not? Why not? Why not Google it for 2 fucking seconds just so that I fucking know who the fuck these people actually are?
Yo, Jaxie, you're absolutely right, sir. And speaking of absolutely right, Johnny the Monkey, without Johnny the Monkey, we wouldn't have an international show going right now, which is running at
Yeah.
35, and we should close down pretty soon. But thanks to Johnny the Monkey, the biggest shout out goes to him. So, yes. You say words now, Jaxie. Or you say words, Denmark. You're the new guy. You can say words. I
I'll
would say
jump in
ladies
that
first, but I
before
don't
you
know if you
say
made that
anything.
transition.
Clink and sink
Oh,
to
god
Johnny the
damn it. Alright,
Monkey.
clink and sing.
Clink and sink to Johnny the Monkey and DMX for making this possible.
Yeah, clink and sing.
I only got my beer.
Hey man, it couldn't happen without you. So we should
I can see
almost
if I can
cheers
get
to Activision
more people
because
in,
without that.
but that's
Yo, guys, we
very
did something
far away.
special here. Shut up, I'm talking. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm gonna leave you with this compliment.
Shut up, I'm talking. I
Yeah,
don't
shut
mean
up,
to
I'm
be rude.
talking. I don't mean to be rude, but I have thoughts and I want you to hear all of them before you get to talk again. Hey, I forget what says that. But anyway, no, thanks to us, we took a fucking bunch of people that we knew from a goddamn game and built like a faraway friends community and family. So, uh, all told, welcome, Mr. Jonesy. That's all we need to say.
Welcome.
And
You made it.
Jaxie, I mean, literally, we just pulled people out of the wild and like, hey, you're cool. Join our club. Sit at our lunch table. We're the cool kids in high school right now in the podcast game. Joe Rogan can't touch us. Tim Dillon, pff, you're half a fag. I mean, you're a full fag, literally. But all due respect, Tim Dillon, hey, going to taping, by the way. And he's openly gay. Not that that matters, but he mentions that all the time. It is a very weird tangent to close that complimentary statement on, isn't it, guys?
A little bit, but I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Hey, I mean, if it weren't for these idiots, if it weren't for Joe Rogan starting a podcast 10 years ago, 12, this wouldn't be a thing. If it weren't for Johnny the Monkey dragging this kid out of the wild, and he's like, come on, come on, we gotta do a show. He's like, I just did 2 hours with this kid, but we didn't tape it. He's like, you gotta get on. I'm like, all right. And then he fell asleep after he said segue like 7 times and had a stroke. And then he said, give me the floor for
That's
30
like
Couldn't
seconds.
do it, bro.
And then he blacked out. And we lost him. Maybe he's going to be resurrected for tomorrow like Jesus Christ. But yeah. Big shouts to Johnny the Monkey. Everybody else we fucking didn't mention. Big shouts to Jaxie. Big shouts to Denmark. You're the first person from Denmark, man. We have Iran.
But just call me Jones or Jonesy. That's fine with me.
Osmosis Jones. All right, Jones. You sound like a black person when you're going by Jones. Call me Jones,
Well,
nigga.
I'm white as fuck.
I
I'm
don't
white as
care.
shit.
Doesn't matter. You could be. I'm not gonna say it. You could
But
be.
I'm not like Alabama white as right?
No, you could be the biggest piece of garbage, no matter what color or background you are. People are people, man. They're different all over.
I'm a big ass piece of shit. So don't worry about that.
I don't even know if he's
Nah,
being serious.
don't put yourself down like that.
Well, I was talking nice.
Oh God, that's on a good day.
It's just fun. I'm just fucking with you. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, well, it takes time to learn the intricacies of how people like joke around with each other. Yo, Denmark, I want to ask you something, and I want you to give me a real answer, okay?
Sure.
Do you break your friends' balls all the time?
What do you mean, like jokes or
Yeah,
yes.
I was just gonna say, like, if you don't feel comfortable making jokes about your friends, you guys might not be friends then. You know, it's like, oh, what if I say this? They might get offended. I'm like, what are you on a first date with
I
some?
don't give a shit if people get
Or
offended. That's their
or you
own
could be
thing.
friends, but you're not as good as friends as you thought you were. Like
It's
if you
like, bro, if
worried
you don't
about.
feel comfortable saying anything that flows out of your stupid brain, eh, they're different to your friend. Maybe they're still your friend, but there are certain people. It's like I'm comfortable telling you anything.
Well, well.
I'm not talking
I
about
grew up with shit.
what. I'm not talking
Well,
about how many
yeah,
dogs you
I
raped or
always talk to
anything.
my
No
mom.
one should know
She's a
that.
truck driver. No, 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 no.
No, 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 no,
Don't stop
no.
talking
Oh,
about
wow, he's denying
No,
that very
he
fast.
said no, 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 no
Yeah,
facts.
no, 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 don't get started on that now. You sound like O.J. Simpson.
That's another day. That's another day.
Yeah, the sun's
That's
up,
a
so.
conversation for another another Praxcast.
There's a
That's an
conversation for
18
another
plus.
confession.
I mean,
Yeah,
like,
don't get
I grew
started
up
on
with
that now.
my mom. She's a truck driver, like a
She's a
semi truck.
what?
She was a semi truck driver.
Your mom?
My
I thought you said first your mom was a drug rambler. And then I went,
no
wow,
no
I
no
have to
no no.
backpedal. I didn't understand what you just said. She was a truck driver?
Yeah. So she got like
Oh, she's probably a
from
real
behind
looker.
while we were
Heyo.
driving. Some dickhead drove into us like twice.
Some Someone crashed you twice?
Yeah.
Ah, shit, man. I'm sorry to hear that.
Eh,
It's okay. It's
why
been
don't you
a
just
couple
kill
years
him?
ago. Because the person gave us so many money in insurance, so it didn't even matter. Killed himself
Ah,
by
yeah.
because
See,
of
and
Ooh, that's fucked.
that's where we differ. There's no amount of money in the world that can change certain things once
For
certain
that,
things happen.
I want a pound of
well,
flesh. Gentleman
my mom
reference.
got pension because of it, so it's all good. All good. She's fine now.
Yo, my question.
Hey, my bad, my bad. I was thinking you lost your mother,
No, no, no.
and your family got a
Yeah,
My
settlement
mom
for
is
it,
still
so
did
you
you
alive.
make
guys
a full
like let it
recovery?
go.
Full
Oh no,
recovery?
she's all
Yes.
annoying.
Yes.
What?
You made a full recovery, yeah? That's what.
Yeah,
Good.
I'm
No
the
amount of
only
money
one
on
who
God's
walked
green
away
earth
from the
So
can
car crash
buy health.
your mom is
unharmed.
here today and recovered and
Yeah.
everything.
hmm
All right,
Well, she have some means on her that she's gonna live with the rest of her life. But
She has some
yeah,
what?
yeah.
Beads?
some means like yeah, she got hurt a bit. She hurt her neck, so that's
Did you say
that sucks.
means?
Yeah.
But when we got
Hey,
hit from
I'm
when we
sorry
got
to hear that, but I misinterpreted what you said. I thought you were saying basically that you lost your mother
oh no 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 no
because
no
of this
no no
shit, but they gave you enough money that you guys kind of just was like, well,
we
shit,
don't die
Oh
easy.
no.
and like moved on from it. But yeah, no, that's
But don't worry about that shit.
that's
We
deep.
all
That's
good.
deep, man. That's deep.
Not that deep. Just people that can't fucking drive.
Yeah,
Stop
no,
making the dude
but
cry, Jackson.
but I mean it is deep.
Well, I grew up with it, so I wasn't that old when shit happened. But that shit happened. So
I
I
got a
got hit
fun
by a car
factoid
many times after that.
when I'm back.
What?
Have you ever lost a friend or anything like that
Yeah.
to like a drunk driver
Nope. Not so drunk driver. I lost friends in
or
insurance.
lost a friend to like
Fucking thing.
suicide or
Yeah.
just really just like lost someone really important in your life
I lost a
out of
lot of
the blue.
friends to suicide. Lost a lot of friends to suicide
Yeah,
because
so
of bullying. I'm against bullying.
What did you just
Like
say?
hardcore against it. Bullying.
Oh my god.
That's also a problem over here. So
You didn't do that.
Nope, I'm against it.
I mean, there's a difference between bullying and bullshitting. But as far as I'm concerned,
Exactly.
like once you get to a certain age, like you gotta
Yeah,
be able
it's
to
once you get to a
brush
certain age,
brush
it's
some shit
stop
off.
being a fucking baby. Because if someone tells you you're great your whole life, you're a special little guy, you're a superstar, you're a winner. You fucking lost everything, but you get a participation trophy. Everyone
we
tells
have
you
a
you're a
term here.
fucking winner, and you go to work one day, and your boss is like, Gary, you're a fucking moron. How could you do this? You really fucked up. And he goes, oh my god, no one's ever criticized me before, and jumps out a fucking window. No, bullying is not
Absolutely.
great, but it's not something you should be protected from at all times because you learn to
No,
have thick skin and you learn how to talk shit back and you learn how to stand
no,
up for yourself. If you're gonna be a pushover, pussy, snowflake, fuck you. Get out of my country. These
well,
And
fucking bitches crying about bullies.
I
I feel what you
I
mean.
100% back that
I
up.
hear what you're saying,
But what
but
I will say
One at a time,
it's
guys.
not
is
bullying. It's
there's a
like
Yo,
difference
yo,
between.
Jaxie, let him go first. He's farther away.
Go ahead.
there's like a difference between saying shit as it is than bullying.
You mean calling someone out on being a asshole or whatever?
Yeah, there's a difference between
Okay, yeah,
calling
well, that's not what we're
people like
talking.
an
Well,
asshole or like
What
legit
all right,
ruining
Jaxie, what were you gonna
somebody's
say?
fucking life.
what do you mean bullying though? Because like
Yeah,
if someone's an asshole and you tell them they're an asshole, that's not bullying. That's just like telling someone how it is.
that's just calling. Yeah,
Yeah,
But like someone could be fucking against the grain. Like let's say someone's fucking transgender or homosexual or whatever the fuck they are that someone's like picking at. Well, if they're still getting picked on as adults and they already went through that shit as like a young kid in school, I could see how eventually they might just be like, you know what, fuck this, enough is enough. Like,
and then
fucking
what? Just off themselves?
yeah.
yeah, like
I see the other side of it.
some people do that. I'm not saying
I know,
I agree with
That's
it,
what happened to some of my friends.
but DMX, I've talked to you before. Obviously not the same type of situations or whatever, but
bro,
like
it's the Prax,
sometimes
bro. You
it's
talk
just
about whatever the
so
fuck
fucking
comes up.
feeling down and out.
And
Hey,
you, yeah, you know, yo, you never
all I'm gonna
know.
say is
You're never in someone else's shoes.
911 is a thing for a reason, and I'm gonna leave it at that. You know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But
Are you
yeah,
saying?
as far as the
Stop
whole bullying
manipulating.
shit,
Stop
man, if
listening to
you're an
people that's
adult,
just jealous.
fucking take that shit as a chip on the shoulder and fucking move on. If they're that petty that they gotta still bully you when they're a full ass
Use
grown
that to
adult,
fucking
just
motivate
like
you.
fuck
You
it.
know, and be like, I'm gonna show
I'm
all you fuckers,
Yeah, turn it
and
around.
you're gonna
I'm
get,
against it.
you're gonna have your ups and downs, but you have
yeah,
to realize
that's fine.
there are ups and downs. They call it ups and downs because there are ups involved. So, if shit, I get what you're saying because I think you're trying to say like, listen, if you just keep kicking this person and tell them they're garbage and worthless, maybe they're gonna have a really bad.
Are you talking to
Hold
me or
on,
them?
fuck you, bitch. I'm still talking. Maybe they're gonna have a really
I'm
bad
trying
stretch.
to get a grasp on the conversation.
Okay, well, I know we all got thoughts, so we're trying to work through it. It's fine as a prax.
Uh,
No, but you don't. You're never in someone else's shoes, and like they could be feeling so down and out, and someone's like, "Fuck you, trans faggot," or whatever, and you're like, "You're worthless. You should die."
That's
And then
bullying.
you're really depressed, and you go, "You know what? Maybe I should." And then you go to the gun store, and that's the story.
Or
and then you go to your high
goes
school
out to a three
Oh
car.
no, you don't go to the high school and shoot kids. You're a piece of garbage.
No, no,
or
no,
your
to a
or
three
your
car.
job. No, but I'm saying that's what some people do, and I feel like that's the difference between bullying and just
Isn't
like
that what Columbine was about? Everyone heard of Columbine, right? Even Denmark,
yeah. But
yeah?
they also said that they thought at one point that they
I
were
don't
fucking.
think
Being
They
so.
also
bullied for
thought that
being
they
gay
were
lovers
like
or something?
playing a video game and shit wasn't as
Yeah,
real as
well,
it was.
I don't know. I
There's
mean,
there's a lot of different fucking stories and perspectives and
exactly.
shit, but
I'm sure there's like 8
ultimately, no one
documentaries.
really knows what those two kids were actually fucking thinking mentally because obviously they didn't
They're
go
not
and
allowed to
tell
tell about it, right?
Oh,
certain people what the fuck they were actually feeling. Otherwise, chances are that shit.
Yo,
I'm not saying
chances
it wouldn't
are.
happen,
Hold on, hold
but
on. I'm gonna throw one thing,
someone's
and then you guys
probably
can rip it apart. Chances are, if those kids
I
had someone to fucking talk to and have a reasonable
talk to.
conversation with,
Could you
like
imagine
any
if they
of
could
us
play
right
video
now,
games?
they wouldn't have done that. Chances are, if they had
No,
someone who was reasonable in their lives, they'd be like, "Don't do that, man. You're gonna ruin lives in your own. And it's gonna be it for you. There's there's so many good possibilities you're gonna miss out on. Don't do that dumb shit.
true.
You know? All right.
yo, G, could
Go
you
go,
imagine? Could you imagine
bro. I hated a lot
if
of people, and
they
I don't
if they
anymore.
had the type of shit that we have now? Like I know not everyone has it because they don't like know how to seek it out, or they're not like open to it because they think
What do you
everyone's just always fucking like talking shit or whatever.
do? You mean
But
support, or
think
do you
about it.
mean like faraway friends, or
Think about how
no?
we
Explain
met.
what you mean, Jaxie. Explain what you
We met
mean.
on video games.
Exactly. Bro, if I was having a bad
You
day
know
and I
some
was
shit
like, bro, I'm
about me
thinking
that a
about
lot of people
taking
don't know
myself
about me.
out, I
I
would
know some
absolutely
shit
pull.
about you and different people, you know, like in our group and shit. Like, you know, like we all been through some shit, whatever. But like,
Yeah, dude,
Yeah, we talk
it's a
about it. If you
fucking,
fell
it's
asleep,
a support
you
system.
know
it's
some shit
faraway
about
fam.
me
It
too.
really is.
Could you imagine if
If
those
they had,
kids would have
that
had a
was my point.
support
Thank
system
you. I'm like,
on
dude, if they
video
had
games?
someone to talk to, would have been like, no, 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 no. Come on, we'll take you out for drinks.
Exactly. Yeah.
We'll take you to the strip
Yeah.
club, even though it's against my beliefs. And
That's actually a group of bikers that takes care of people.
did he
Been
say a group
bullied.
of
They've
faggots?
been
Is that what it sounded
no
like?
bikers. God damn
B-
it, dumb fuck.
bikers?
There's
Hey,
a sense.
bikers like motorcycles.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
like on motorcycles.
The
That's a
accent
Yeah.
I'm still getting
big
used to,
group,
man. Sorry.
international group.
It sounded like that. I'll play it
That's
back.
that takes care of kids. It's been
Yeah.
bullied. That's been
In
pushed
Yo,
around.
same
California, they
thing with
have
a
that.
biker
Stuff
gang
like
or a
that.
street gang. If you don't have any family, yo,
It,
join the gang. The gang will look after you.
it's not a gang. It's not a gang.
Hey, in
It's a
California,
biker club.
Knows how to
in
That's it.
party.
California, they had a group of I don't know, it was like 30 something Hell's Angels of that chapter, and there was a kid who was getting bullied at school, and they ended up all basically like riding him to school, like on their
Run
like
school.
he rode on
Yeah.
one motorcycle,
They're
and
like,
then
don't
like
fuck
he
with this kid. We'll find you.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, basically,
And
like they're
everyone's
all
like, oh
about
my god,
like
that kid's a
not.
giant
They're all
badass.
about like anti-bullying and you know like prevent kid suicide and this and that and like because
And I'm like
when
that.
you're in
I
school and
support
you're
that
a
shit.
kid
You don't
and
know. You don't know.
think
Yeah.
about it like let's say you come from a broken home and shit like that, right? So you
People
can't
make fun of
exactly
you. You're
talk to
like,
your
why you got
parents.
holes in your
Your
pants?
parents shit's fucked up, so you can't really talk to them. And then you go to school. Well, school is supposed to be like your escape and away from all the bullshit that you know you're around at your house. And then you go to school, and then you're fucking bullied at school. Well,
Where's your
you
escape?
can't exactly go home and talk to you know your parents who you're not really like getting along with or whatever. Like school's supposed to be your escape, and then you're bullied there, and you can't exactly come home and talk about you know how you were bullied at school. You know what I mean? It's just and it collects and shit.
Because it's embarrassing. I was bullied till I was like 12, and then I started fighting back.
Yeah, that's kind of the lesson, I think. But I don't want to say what you want.
But yeah, I started
No,
fighting
shut up.
back.
I know
Let
people
Denmark
who
go.
As I
got
told you
beat up
earlier,
Shut up,
and
Jackson.
their
Jackson,
parents
shut
straight
the
up
fuck
told
up.
them
Let him go.
shut the fuck up.
every
Thank
time you
you.
come home with a black eye, I'm gonna beat your ass.
What the fuck? Where?
Dude,
You should have just
Yeah.
shut the fuck up the first time,
they
Jackson.
couldn't touch me.
You fat racist. No, Jaxie is not a racist at all. Full disclaimer. No, just say let him fucking say what he wanted to say. I didn't
Yeah,
mean to interrupt him
I,
first.
I was bullied a lot back when I was in school. So I fought back when I was like 12. I started fighting back. I was bullied up to 12, so till I was 12, and then I dropped out of school the year after that.
Yo, I got two
So
questions for you. One,
yeah,
did you learn anything from fighting back? And two, is that why you left
yes.
school? Because it sucked? It's
No,
not like you were
no,
dumb or
and then I
anything?
was like,
You
okay,
just left because you didn't want to deal
don't even
with?
want to help me, so I'm gonna stop it.
Say that
And
again. I didn't hear him.
I also got a question.
I dropped out of school because I was done being pushed around. I was done all this shit.
So you got bullied
Like,
out of school?
basically, yeah.
That's fucked.
But
So
I'm
you,
in
so
another
you
place
got
where,
rolled. So basically, you got rolled up out of school.
well, I got rolled up to the year 4.
Like
And then
in jail or prison, like you, like all right, well
never been in prison. Never
you
been
go
jail.
in. No, well I'm not. I'm just saying. I'm just using that as an example. Like all right, so like you
You
go to
got
jail,
ran out of school.
whatever, and you get into it. You get into it with some people, whatever, and you're either like guard, or you're gonna be like, no, fuck that, I ain't no bitch, and you know you throw
Swing
hands,
back.
you do the best you can to defend yourself, and you prove that you know you're not no bitch. Well,
I
you're
come from
either
a
gonna
broken
get your
home.
ass beat, and eventually they're gonna keep continuing to do it because at that point they consider you weak,
Yeah, they
and they're
know
gonna
they can.
pick
They
on
own
you.
you.
Yeah, and then they always
They're gonna pick on you
those
to number
the
one
weakest always pick
prove
on
their
those they
dominance.
think are weaker.
All right,
But
I got a weird question,
there's
hypothetical.
in
Jaxie,
the states
Jaxie, shut up for a
it's
second.
something called rolling up, and
Yeah, I
basically what
know.
that
I'm gonna
means
roll out
is
this joint right now, but I want to throw
you
one question. Do you think
in
if
the
you
states
fought back at a younger age,
you
when like you were 9 or 10, do you think you'd still
Then I
be in
might have been
school?
staying in school.
You might have ended up staying in school.
That and I might actually have learned more in school.
Okay, that was my question. Thank you for your honest answer, and I think that's a good question. So, listen, I don't support bullying,
It
but I don't
was.
support coddling either. So, everyone grows up in different
Well,
ways,
we
but
have a thing we call curling. You know, like the game. We call it curling parents here in Denmark. It's the parents of the kids. They fuck the kids up so much that they can't stand being told that
bro, if you make your
they
kids really
fucked up
fragile,
something.
then anything is gonna break them.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, you could say whatever the fuck you want to me, and I'll just laugh in your face.
Dude,
If
I
you
don't give
try
a
and get
shit.
physical, then you have to die.
Exactly.
But you could say anything
Ah,
you want to me, anything, and
dude,
you can't hurt me.
dude, I come from a peaceful country. We don't even have guns besides for hunting.
Bro, our country is so peaceful that we fight with each other from different states. So, like, you fucking faggot. We fight if you're a fan of a different
Well,
sports
we
team.
fight between each
shut
other
the
too.
fuck up, you fucking pussy. Nobody cares.
Well, we fight
You
here
see
too.
that? Nothing
We
but
fight here
love,
too,
bro.
but we use our fists. You know,
And talk
I'm
with
from a
action,
Viking
bitch.
country. I'm from a Viking started country. My culture is Viking based. You know,
Berserkers.
no Viking.
Yeah, berserkers. That's when Vikings used to do amphetamines, like, you know.
No,
Yeah.
no,
I
it's
forget what drugs they used to do. Yeah, no, that's true. The Vikings used to go. I forget what drug it was. I don't know if it was amphetamines or.
they actually the drugs they did
You know
was
this because these are your
yeah
grandparents.
I know this. I
What they
love
used
this
to
shit.
do, because the berserker was like they would do speed and fucking opium, so they'd be immortal. And then I'm missing
Back in the
something.
day, they weren't speed wasn't invented. They
Ah.
they took like the red mushrooms. That's hella poisonous.
Oh, mushrooms. There you go. There you go. And like,
Yeah,
I am
yeah.
God.
Then
Fuck you.
they fed them to their slaves and to their animal chicken and shit like that, and they drank their blood. So they couldn't get
Mushrooms
Yo,
aren't
clink and
poisonous.
sink. Clink and sink. Mushrooms don't make you want to kill anybody though. That's like PCP.
Yeah, you fucking smoke some PCP, you might want to jump out a fucking 6-story window.
You can
but
fly and yeah.
maybe I'm not doing PCP. I'm not talking with people that does it that I know of. Uh, but I just know that we did that. We call it the fly mushroom in Denmark. Uh, it's like a
We
red
call
mushroom
them we
with
call
like
them
white spots
We
on
call
it.
them magic
we
mushrooms.
call them California gold caps, golden teachers, and B pluses.
The
But
fuck?
at the end of the day,
But
we call
we
them
got the
screws.
best sauce of it. We did
And it
those
was
too.
like $35 for an 8.
Wow, that must have been a while
That's
back.
expensive.
What?
Nah.
Dude, I can grow mushrooms for like 30 crowns
Yeah, but
in
you
Denmark.
dropped out of school when you was like 13, so you had time to do that shit. Some
Oh
of us
shit,
had to.
That's what a
Some
grown
of
Jaxie.
kid
us had to
costs.
stay in high school a
That's
little
what a
bit
grown kid
longer, and
costs
we
in
still
Denmark.
wanted to do some shrooms, so we didn't
That's
have
what a
time
grown
to be
kid.
grown.
That's what a grown
Jaxie,
kid
that
costs
was
in
so
Denmark.
vicious. I kind of like it.
No, I
Yeah,
know what you mean. I know what you mean, bro.
he's spitting what he's got on his mind. Dig it.
No, my buddy used to do that. Like that's what he did. He bought a spore kit online, and basically, like, you inject the spores, you inoculate the jars, you throw them in the fucking dark, get that shit going, and then you put them in a tub. You keep them in the darkness. You check on them. You make sure they stay
Arrowhead.
moist. All of a sudden, the fungus
Well,
grows.
this is a
And
cold.
you know you got mushrooms.
Yeah, cold and
Denmark
dark.
is a cold country.
Don't get it
And
twisted.
like,
I dropped out of high school too, not for the same reasons, but
No, but the
the point
funniest
is,
thing, yo, Jaxie, the
well,
funniest thing you
everybody live
said.
life
but
differently.
the point
Like, I
is,
turned out to do dumb shit too, you know.
No, the funniest thing is like,
I
he's
didn't.
like,
I didn't
that's
do.
why you
Hey,
dropped out
I
of
don't
school,
regret
so
a
you had
single
all
thing
that
that I've
time.
ever done because it made me who I am today. And for all I know, I wouldn't be where I'm at today if I didn't have to go through that bullshit in the
Hell yeah, that's
past.
the way to.
So
That's the outlook
I'm
you should
I
thankful
feel
have.
you,
for it.
but again, if there were some things I could like twist so I could make them better for me, I would have done it.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is
No,
it.
I hear that.
Because
Me
that's
personally,
the only reason I want to do that is because I'm grown up now. I learned from my mistakes.
yeah.
Yeah, man,
I
the
hear you.
things you fucking experienced as a child made you the person you are today.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I know it's like a question. Everyone's like, if you could go back and do something different, would you? When it's like, yeah, I'd think about it. But then again, I don't know. Maybe not. If I
I
didn't,
would fight earlier. That's the only thing.
you what?
I would begin my fighting back against bullying earlier.
That's all right. Well, that was a good question. I'm like, what if you started just punching people in the neck when you were 8 or 9? They wouldn't fuck with you when you were 10. Bro, you can always go
Well,
back to school, man. You
then
can
I would
you
end
can
up
watch YouTube and learn how to
bullying.
build a fucking computer, build a house, replace an alternator on your car. Anything, bro. Don't give me any bullshit like your life is over. You
My life is not over.
But check it out.
you can always get better.
Where your life is at now, like, would you say, that, like, you're pretty cool with, like, the way things are going, as far as, like, successful, maybe got a good job and shit, doing things the right way, or are you, like,
Well,
running amok, running the streets, doing what you can to, make
I'm
money,
not on the
like,
streets anymore. As a
but, like,
promise
Yeah,
alright,
he's retired from the
so,
very,
streets, I
very,
think.
very dear
But that's a good
person
so,
question.
to me.
Let him. I'll let him
That I,
so,
speak for himself.
but but if I could change how I lived, I would. I got a setback. That happens a couple of times in my life. That happened a couple of times in my life.
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh, but it's not gonna kill me.
Well,
What
Kelly
doesn't kill you
Clarkson
makes you
said,
So
"What
stronger.
you're
doesn't kill
saying
you
you're
makes you
saying like
stronger."
if if you would have if you would have did something a little bit different and like stood up for yourself sooner,
I
that
would.
maybe you wouldn't be going through or wouldn't have had to go through some of the
Hmm.
shit that you've
Good
been through.
correction, Jaxie.
Therefore, where your life is at now, you might be like a couple of steps forward and doing a lot better. Is that what you're
Yeah.
getting at?
If I fought more for myself than I did for other people too, hell
Yes.
yeah.
Well, I will say that does make a lot of sense, but at the same time, I don't know because I wasn't there, but I will tell you, like I've been through some shit myself. I'm not gonna get into a lot of details, whatever,
Well,
because it's not
I can
about me.
feel
It
that
seems
on
like
the I can feel
seems
on the
like
way you
we're
talk to
we're
me.
really like talking about you right now. But I will tell you, there's a lot of like kind of just like bullshit and hardships and whatever the fuck, however you want to classify it. But a lot of shit that I've been through that I feel like was completely unnecessary, and if I would have went about things a different way, earlier on that I would not have experienced. But I also feel like that if I didn't experience those things, it would not make me the person that I am today.
Yo, I
I
got
grew up
two
learning.
words I'm gonna throw
Whether
in. I got two
whether
words
that's
I'm gonna throw
necessarily
in.
a good thing or a
I,
bad thing,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I feel you on that shit, bro.
I only got two
I
words.
love who I am
Listen,
today.
Jaxie, pause for a second. Character building.
Uh,
Maybe you didn't have to go through all that, but it is character building. And you guys go. Bang.
exactly. Hey,
I
and
grew,
you
I
know
I
grew
don't
up
what?
know,
You're
good or
earlier.
right.
bad.
I grew up earlier than I should.
Maybe
That's just
maybe I just learned it the
my
hard way. And there was an easier way to learn it.
Hmm.
I just started my learning period, or
What?
my learning about being adult, my adult shit. That's what I meant.
Oh, you're learning
I
how to
started that
adult?
shit up early.
One thing I remember, uh, a professor of mine said, she's like, the only difference between someone who becomes Bill Gates or a successful crack dealer is environment. And you guys have heard of the nature versus nurture debate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then you already know what I'm going to say.
I
I
think
mean,
that's bullshit.
I'd love to hear you say it, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Obviously, most people make mistakes because we're fucking humans.
Quick, it's like
Oh, god damn it. Hold on.
Fuck.
I know I was doing it the first time.
I thought I was a fucking monkey or something. Oh wait, no, he's not here.
What do you want? All the money? Here we go. Hey.
What?
Oh, my point's coming back to
Ew.
me.
But yeah, I think that's bullshit.
Well,
I
some
think that
people are. Dude,
everybody's.
it doesn't matter where LeBron James grew up. He was going to be a freak athlete. No matter if he was born in
Because he had
Ohio or
because he was good.
fucking Yugoslavia. Here's a
Well,
clinking
think about
sound.
it. Marshawn Lynch,
Yeah,
fucking beat. Like they have a Bay Area rap song,
who's the.
literally named Marshawn Lynch on a bitch count bills. Like, cause Marshawn Lynch is so fucking beast that like he goes beast mode. They made a whole fucking song after him. Marshawn Lynch is also from fucking Oakland, California, and grew up around like
Yeah,
some
of course.
fucking
He grew up
hood
down the street from you
crazy.
and drank 40s at the same bodega.
Wait, what?
Yoel Ramirez. Yoel Romero. Have you ever seen
Yeah,
pictures of that
but
person?
you get what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Just because you're fucking from there doesn't mean that
No, it's
you have to fall in suit with everyone else from there or that type of
no.
lifestyle.
That's the saying. Like the nature versus nurture debate. Everyone
Yeah,
seems to be at like 50-50. It's like, yeah, it's helpful if you're born with a high IQ and you also have family members who aren't poor. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I mean, obviously
But
it
if you're
helps,
born with
but
a high IQ and an environment is completely
But
trash, you can still rise up. I mean, I'm we'll use 50 Cent for an
yeah,
example. He's producing
yeah,
shows on Showtime right now. He's making
yeah,
movies.
he
He
started out
maybe
fucking
sold drugs.
selling crack. His
Maybe. I don't
mom
know.
was
I'm not
fucking
gonna say that,
killed
but
by her pimp. Who?
Curtis Jackson. He's the fakest thug you ever seen. Anyway, um, props to you,
But
Denmark,
yeah,
for
no, yeah.
recognizing that. No,
And
but the
like
thing
his
is, bro, you did
grandma
what you
raised
had to
him. They
do.
let him do whatever, and then
He
he
did what he had to
basically
do, and now he can do whatever
yeah.
he wants to do.
And now he's a fucking entrepreneur. He has fucking.
Legit.
He's a movie star. He's a fucking
Movie
producer.
producer, probably
He's
owns a
a
label.
TV show actor. He's a fucking probably a director at this point.
Yeah,
Fuck, I don't
I
even
mean,
know.
yeah.
He's got his own fucking water. He's
Oh
got
yeah, I
commercials.
remember that. The Power 50. Wow, that's so old. Good
Yeah,
call. Good throwback, Jaxie.
yeah, man. He's got all types of shit. Like just one
you
day,
can
it's like,
also
oh
take
yo, I
like
might have started out,
Biggie. Think
on the
about
streets
Biggie.
of
Think
fucking
about
Queens, Jamaica,
Tupac.
but
Southside Jamaica, Queens.
I wanted more for my life. Yeah, Southside Jamaica, Queens. but he
Yeah, it's
wanted more.
a few
Like,
blocks. Well, I'm
man
not gonna
got
say
shot
name.
9 fucking times, one in the face, and boom, guess what? Now he's a fucking.
Who
If I
who
had
came
to
out on
guess,
top of
I'd
that shit?
say
Who came out?
multi-millionaire, multi-millionaire entrepreneur. Like, what the fuck's more to ask? Like, he wanted something, he went out and got it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
he came from the gritty streets of Jamaica, Southside Queens.
Jamaica Queens is a zoo. Trust me, it's nowhere you want to be. There's
Yeah,
nothing good
I've
there.
seen a lot of different things
We
about
have
it.
places here in Denmark that also is like that. Not
And
many, but
110 passed.
when we have them,
I mean,
they
we
are
got
crazy.
places in California that was like that, but I didn't, I personally was not, I didn't grow up there. I didn't grow up in the best part of California, but at the same time, I didn't grow up in the worst part.
Hmm.
But I've seen some things, I've been around some things, I've witnessed some things, you know what I mean? Like, but
You
I don't
seen a
know.
little, you heard a little.
Yeah, when you've seen some
It
stuff.
was a lot. It was a lot more than a little.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm not gonna
Jaxie
get
in the
too
building.
detailed. It was a lot more than a little. But like I said, I don't know. Just as you said, like, all right, you
Hold
sound
on,
like you
shut up,
quit school.
Jaxie. It's
You
only gonna take
quit
a second.
school.
Jaxie, shut up. You guys are the
Can't
best,
do
by
it.
the way. So you
You
know
quit
that.
school a lot earlier than I did. But my sophomore year, when I was in 10th grade, one day I went to school and I just was like, you know what, man? And I ended up getting sent out of class, and I was like, man, this is some fucking bullshit. And I don't know exactly what was going through my mind, but like, I don't know, something told me, I was like, man, this is fucking stupid. Like, I'd
Tell me you
rather
throw a
just,
brick through a window or some shit.
nah, because, like, there was a lot of times where, like, I'd get sent out of class because of, like, my clothes, what was on my clothes. And there
What
was
are
a
you wearing?
senior,
Swastikas, you racist?
there was a senior in my math class. He was a senior, I was a sophomore, and he was in the same fucking pre-algebra class that I was in. And this fool had like a field of marijuana, and it was a Mac Dre shirt, and it had nothing but weed and Mac Dre, and the Biz in Peace. And I was wearing a shirt like Brass Knuckles, the Mud Flap Girl, and Switchblades on it. And my teacher was like, "Kyle, don't wear that again." I'm like,
Ah,
yeah,
124. 124.
I had, I had just got clothes, for like the fucking new school year or whatever, from my aunt whenever I went to go live with her because my stepmom thought I was on drugs. But we've talked about this before. But anyways, the shit that I just got, he basically said I can't wear it. Don't wear it
124.
again. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, yo, Arthur. He's like, don't. That's your problem. Don't worry about what everyone else is doing. Worry about yourself. I was like,
That's the truth.
kind of fucking hard because I feel like you're singling me out and this and that, whatever. Anyway, so he sent me out. I was like, all right, cool, whatever. So I come back in class. Boom, bell rings. Class is over. So that lesson, I have no fucking idea what's going on now. So the next day I go back to class. Now they're about to link that lesson to the new shit we're about to learn the next day.
Don't tell them
And I
they ask
need
you to
that.
answer it first.
The
And you're like,
next,
I have
you
no
know how
idea.
math works, bro. They link everything together. You need this lesson for this lesson for this lesson to know this lesson to know this lesson to learn this lesson.
Hell yeah.
And
So they put you on the spot?
So if I'm out of your class half the fucking time, I'm not going to learn this shit. So I know for a fact I'm not going to be able to do this shit. So I know for a fact I'm not going to be able to pass this fucking test. So I'm not going to set myself up for failure. Eventually, yeah, I'm going to get frustrated and be like, all right, well, fuck this. Nope, cool, I'm out, whatever. But yeah, one day, like, I was wearing my hoodie over the shirt that I knew I wasn't supposed to wear there. But like I said, my aunt just bought me like, clothes or whatever, and I wasn't about to like not wear my new shit to school, but I was wearing my hoodie over it, and I got hot, took my hoodie off, and as soon as I unzipped it, he goes, "Kyle, come up to my, shit, I said my name. I said, the
I don't know who
other
that is.
kid. Yeah, well, there's this kid in class. Oh,
There's
man,
this
that's
button
fucking.
called edit. We don't want to use it too much.
Oh, all right, cool.
You
All
dumb
right, my
bitch.
bad. Won't happen again. Anyway, so
124.
yeah,
You're responsible for that.
so I walk up walk up to his desk and he's like, "Remember what I said yesterday?" I was like, "You said a lot, but what do you mean specifically?" He's like, "Well, remember what I said about your shirt?" I was like, "Ah, oh, dude, here we go again with the shirt." And then, like, I flipped my shit. I was like, "Dude, are you fucking kidding me? Arthur's over here every single fucking day with a Mac Dre t-shirt and a field of fucking marijuana on his shirt. And you're worried about me wearing a t-shirt that says no fear with some switchblades and brass knuckles and mudflat chicks on it? Dude, are you shitting me? Like, do you have some..."
Wow.
And then, yeah. Yeah, and eventually he's like, "Hey,
Yo, Jackie,
just sign
people,
here.
you just don't
Just
get
sign
along with
here."
authority
So
figures.
eventually he sent me out of the class, and I was supposed to wait outside the classroom for him to come out and talk
So
to
you
me
just
when he
left.
had the chance.
You
I
just walked
said,
away.
"Fuck that,"
Just left.
and I went up
And
to the
never came back?
office and I was like, "Hey, yo, can you let Mr. Walsh know that I'm leaving?" And I just left, and that was me dropping out of high school.
I was gonna say it never came back. You just ghosted
Nope.
on school.
Yep.
Respect.
And
I
I let
know
him
them
know. I
those
let
for
him
your
know in the hospital.
t-shirts.
I was like, "Hey, you just let him know, like I'm leaving." But you know what I did do? You know what I did do
Throw a
for
Molotov cocktail at it.
respect, and also like to help myself later on in the future. I tried to get a job after that, and pretty much it was kind of like McDonald's type shit or whatever.
Don't
And I
tell
was
me you
like,
swept
"Man,
the
if I'm
floors
ever
at the
gonna
school
make
you.
any type of whatever type of money, like this shit is not the way to do it. Seems like they want at least a piece of paper." So I went back and got my GED,
That's
and
good. Good for you.
opened up a bunch of opportunities and shit. I'm Gucci gravy now, but yeah, no. Point is, high school was not for me, and
Not for
yeah,
everybody, man.
Exactly. I
Dude,
was.
hell
I
of a
was.
segue, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
don't
it
drag
was.
the monkey, me. My grandfather, fucking, he didn't have anything beyond like, we'll say a fourth grade education. He did odd jobs. He like did roofing, did construction, drove trucks, cement mixers, and shit like that. He didn't have any education, but he just grinded. You know what I mean? He was a guy who worked with his hands. You know,
Yeah, he was willing to work. He'd get in there and do what other people wouldn't, and he had the experience to do whatever the fuck he needed done.
pretty much. Uh,
Yeah,
I
he
know
was
I'm not supposed to
all right.
laugh at it, but
Denmark. You gonna say words?
yeah, when I dropped out of school, I did the same. I also went into the to work.
You
I
have to.
started
I mean,
actually. I started out working at a mink farm.
speak up a little bit if you can.
Oh wait, 1 second. Let me take my mic over.
All right, just move closer to your grill.
I started out working at a mink
That's
farm.
better.
I started out working at a mink farm, and
A Mick farm?
at the age of, yeah, a mink farm.
What the fuck is that? Is that they make like McChicken
That's the
sandwiches for
well,
McDonald's?
that's like a chicken farm.
A Mick.
Other than we
Okay.
just we
I wasn't far off.
we breeded them to like
That's so
our
weird.
needs,
That's
like our
so
fur
weird. I
needs.
thought that was a joke, but it's actually true. All right.
Yes, it is.
A Mick farm. It sounds like
Yeah,
some
you know
shit against
mink.
Irish people. You Mick bastard. But anyway.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like
Right?
a mink
A Mick
farm.
farm.
Like
Like, what are
I,
you
I imagine
fucking
like a
digging
bunch of
potatoes
like
up?
Irish slaves.
Yeah, you
Like a
potato,
mink
you spud sucker.
Well, I learned how to skin a mink. I
Oh my
learned how
god, with the
to
minks again? Alright, go on.
mink, mink.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
like a mink coat.
Yeah,
Jax,
like
you fucking interrogate him.
I'm confusing me. But yeah, I started out that shit. I worked with that for like a couple of years without being on the record.
Yeah,
So I know.
yeah.
So I started
In the
started out
states, we
working
call
early.
that under the table.
Yeah, we call it the same here.
Off the
We just
books?
call it black, and
They
the money
they
is
pay
called
you
black money.
cash for what you do.
Yep, and they
Nothing's on
call
the
that
book.
black money
Yeah,
because they don't know about
yeah.
it. But yeah, we started that shit out. Me and my older brother, he started out still being in school. I learned English faster than him because we had some Polish and some other Eastern European people up helping us. in the skinning seasons because there was like 1,500 minks we had in our little farm that needed to be skinned. So I learned myself English. I learned myself I learned myself the math that I can. I learned myself to read uh, as good as I can. I have problems reading still.
Real quick. I don't want to be an asshole, but you taught yourself how to read.
Thank you, Jaxie.
Sorry, I'm trying to.
Hey, you're good, man.
Dude, I was gonna say the same thing, but I'm like, just let him
I'm not
talk.
correcting you to insult you.
No, I said this earlier.
I'm just correcting you to
To
help
help you
you
in the future.
or
I know.
yeah.
He means well. I know what you mean, Jaxie. You're like,
I
I
know.
learned myself English, I learned myself pig skinning, and he's like, God damn it, bro. You taught yourself this. You taught yourself that.
Yeah. You taught yourself.
There you go. Well,
Therefore
make
you
a
learn
mental note
by
because
yourself.
you have DMX to God and Jaxie mentioning this to you. So the next time you say you learned yourself, think of us. And we can say, you're welcome.
So yeah, I taught myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Like that's
You
the past
taught
tense
yourself,
of teaching.
and because you taught yourself these different skill sets and trades,
More power to
therefore
you.
I could work the day.
You learned all by yourself because you taught yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody else showed you. You taught yourself how to do it. Therefore, you learned
Points.
how to do that.
You gotta give him points for that, Jaxie.
I didn't have a teacher.
Exactly, yeah, because you taught yourself.
And you speak
but
very well.
Learned me to it.
You speak very well, by the
work.
way.
Very well. Very fluent.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
It's crazy how I know people in different countries that can speak better English than assholes who've grown up here. I'm like, you fucking disgraces.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So that's just again points to you, sir. Go on.
Well, I don't believe that you guys would ever do like shit.
What?
Tell me that I don't talk like the right way. And
we wouldn't lie to you. Is that what you're saying?
What?
You're saying we wouldn't lie to you if we wouldn't say it if we didn't mean it?
I couldn't imagine that you guys would talk me down or talk down on me for like do some pronunciation.
No. That's
what the fuck?
Why would tell me something real quick.
Exactly.
What would we ever gain by doing that?
Exactly.
Like when you were saying you're like I learned myself this, I learned myself that. He was sitting here. I was biting my tongue because I'm like, motherfucker, you taught yourself this, you taught yourself that, and I'm like, I'm just gonna let him talk. And Jaxie even jumped in. He's like, hold on, man. You're saying it wrong.
I know.
Just so you know, for future reference, it's you taught yourself. It's teaching is present tense. Taught is in the past. So you taught yourself. And he only meant to say that so you can have a better grasp on the English language. He wasn't trying to take a piss or have a go at you.
I know.
And
you know, bro.
If you learn something, that means that, like, you've learned it, you've already been taught that skill, or you've been, well, it's kind of hard to say teach in that aspect, but someone either teaches you something, or
self-taught,
or you taught, or like he said, you've self-taught yourself.
He said self-made earlier, and I'm like, you mean self-taught?
If someone has taught you something, or if someone tries to teach you something, and therefore you learn that lesson, that means that you've been taught.
And I know that now.
Anyways, at no point was I trying to be condescending or,
No, like, I know that.
Anything like that.
Yo, Jaxie,
I just was trying to
Jaxie,
help you out with the English. Because I know that any type of language, no matter what it is, when you go from one to another or try to learn another from one another, like whatever, I know 100% there's a barrier there.
Yeah, if you were trying to teach me like Spanish or Portuguese and you're it's like you're mispronouncing it, you're using the wrong word. I know what you're
Perfect
trying to say, but
mispronounce,
you sound like
like
a
you would
fucking
pronounce the
asshole or an idiot.
Portuguese. That's not how you say it. You say Portuguese.
And that's why I know enough
Whatever.
Spanish to know if
This bitch
someone
gonna tell me
insults
how to
me,
speak fucking. He's gonna
or
tell
I
me how to
know
pronounce
how to
Portuguese.
insult someone in Spanish.
But isn't am I not right?
What?
What?
Am I right about it? Like
No,
you said
definitely
that
you're wrong. Whatever you said, I didn't hear it, but no, wrong.
Yeah, I didn't hear. What'd you say?
If you say like he's saying
you don't.
pronunciation is key, like an average person will say Puerto Rican, but they're like no, the actual thing is Puerto Riqueña for a girl anyway. Or
Oh yeah. Okay, so
he's like no, you
in,
sound like a
in the
hick or you sound
states,
No.
in
uneducated.
the states, yeah, no. If
It
you're
was
Puerto
Puerto Rican, you're
it
Riqueña.
was
Puerto
only
Rican.
like
It don't matter if
it
you're
was, it
male or
was only
female.
an example.
What?
It's only an example.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna shoot you this time, but the next time I will shoot you. You dumb bitch.
Come at me, bro. I'm trained.
Come at me? I ain't gonna come from the front. You ain't gonna see it.
Dude, I'm a former soldier.
And that means
Hey,
dip.
my cousin's a former soldier too, but
Does that mean you never sleep?
I've been trained in
Bro, you know I have a
in
team
combat.
outside of your house. I've been keeping you on this call for as long as I can, so you'll be delirious and sleepless, and you won't recognize, because if you look to your left, you should see the red scope right now. Do you see a dot on you?
you see how you don't see that red scope? Well, now if you look on your chest, you'll see a green laser. Yeah, we got you.
Yeah.
Mind your piece.
Come on, bro. You think we didn't
Praxcast
plan?
does
We think
not
we
go
came into this cold?
unmonitored.
We didn't plan this? Come on. We're professional anglers, bro. We don't go after the garbage fish. We go after the big fish. And they
Yeah,
paid
that's
us a
why you
lot of
train.
money to make sure you die. And I like
And
money.
then and
I
then the
dropped out
big
of high
fish get
school because
tossed
I
in the
got
water so
bullied,
we can catch the big ones.
and now I need to shoot people with a gun. So that's why I became a police officer. And none of that is true. I'm just saying that to fuck with people because they're gonna love that.
Yeah, I'm
And
just kidding. I'm not even there. I wouldn't see a green
what do you
laser.
have, a hologram? Because I'm
But
looking at you right now, bro. I see you with your black turtleneck and your
fair enough.
jammies with a cup of tea.
Cup of I don't drink tea, man.
Oh, is
I'm in
is
Denmark.
that Bombay Sapphire
You
gin? You're drinking a
you're
cup of
talking
gin.
to a
I'm
guy that
sorry.
came from a country that's basically based on fucking slavery.
That's
What
always
is
good.
what
That's
the
always a
fuck
good
does that
thing to
have to do with
say.
tea? I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but what the fuck does slavery have to do with tea?
Yeah, we got guns trained on
We
you. Now
got
you're talking
coffee.
about
I
slave
can see
trades.
if you're talking about like
We
black
got
slaves
coffee.
and white
No,
slave owners,
I
and
mean
you're
like
like, we
Oh
don't
my
wear
god, you
cotton
guys are
t-shirt.
amazing.
You're coming from a country that used to own slaves. Like I could see something like that, but like, what does tea have to do with slavery?
tea
The
is for
levels of
like
disrespect
British
has to do
people.
with everything.
It's for British
Ah,
people.
yeah, the Boston Tea Party.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
weren't those
All
guys
right, bitches, you
Catholics
get
or
one
something
minute
like that?
each. We're
All
closing
right,
at 90.
real quick. This is why I don't get into politics like that. This is why I just drink fucking beer and alcohol, and not even alcohol anymore because I
Beer
get
and
rid of
alcohol. All right, that's
just
that's
beer,
probably
I also
enough.
just
drink
beer,
strong liquor.
just
What'd you
beer.
just call me,
Yeah,
nigga?
hey, real shit. I've been drinking strong liquor in shit, a little over 8 months, I think now. I don't know. I quit keeping count, but
That's
it's
good,
better than
man.
help.
This was a fun one. Thank you for being a part of it.
I used to drink like a fifth of fucking Southern Comfort or Jack Daniels or I don't know, a lot of different things.
Hey, man, I gotta give you
Okay,
points for being coherent, and you got fucking 10 seconds if you want to say words, and then we're flipping to Denmark.
Fuck yeah, man.
Fuck you.
I'm gonna
Fuck
leave
you
the
too,
floor to
bro.
Denmark. It's all you, buddy.
All right, you got an extra 5 seconds, Denmark. You dumb bitch.
No, I'm just flipping you off.
You're flipping me off?
Yeah.
I'm cutting your fucking finger off. Are you out of your goddamn mind?
Come at me, bro.
You're happy?
Come at me, bro.
The levels of disrespect are gonna find you wherever you go.
Drop a pin.
This guy knows.
You want my address?
Yeah, no. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's what that means. Yeah, drop it.
no. I'll take it. I'll come there, but I don't want to go to your garbage country where they like don't have electricity or running water and shit like
Whoa,
that.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa,
whoa.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
That's a bit much.
You're gonna be
Either way,
easy to
boys,
find. You're gonna be the
you
only
hash it out.
guy,
I gotta take a piss and grab a beer. Let me know how this conversation hashes
and
out.
it's gonna end with someone dying.